So this woman, she has a lot of knowledge about some things, and she was talking about how they're young women going to Dubai. They're going to Dubai, and they're being flown out, and they use these women, lead them out there to a party. And the party has a certain scent. You know why? Because they led them to be human toilet for men. And when I first heard about it, it was all over certain platforms. But when I looked up the information, first some of the information was there. And they also had some pictures. But when I went back to look at it a few weeks from then, they scrubbed it from the internet, guys. So it must be something to look into. Now, I'm going to play this video, but before I do, I'm going to finish saying my commentary on it. Then I want you to hear what she got to say, just to warn these women not to fall into this trap, because these people talking about flying these girls out, or that they're going to join some really nice parties and have some free fruit, with the promise to do a little something strange for a little change for like $10,000 and up, okay? This is just for entertainment purposes only, because this might be just a figment of their imagination, right? Some of these people could sell their soul for that, and that's not worth it. Gross. Now, what I got written here is, which you can read yourself, Dubai is said to be a good place to move for women who want to leave the United States and other European countries and things like that, so that they could go live. And I know a couple of content creators who have went to these places, and they found a good place to live. They're making a living with their own businesses, writing books, and they go on the computer, and they go to cafes and get on computers and look at the view, and so they had a good experience living there. So I'm not going to completely tear this Dubai down, because I'm sure that it is a good home for many people who move there. Although there are some things that's going on, just like any other place, okay? You know, they have these DT parties and all kind of things, and you don't know who's involved, and, you know, all that money makes people quiet, but they make people do certain things. Now, this is just for entertainment purposes only, okay? She's putting it out there. So let's go. Let's see the footage of her talking. So this woman is going to talk about it so that people could be aware, even though it could be just a figment of our imagination, right? Let's go.
Dollar dignitaries. They're not even looking your way. You're on one side of the room with the 304s, the Saudi kings and billionaires and princes, they're on their side. They're up here getting stuff like a pig getting ready for slaughter, with the finest foods, the finest wines, the most expensive liquors that money can buy and you can think of. To tell you it's time, okay? You go back into your room. They'll probably tell you to get undressed and wait for your guy, or usually guys. These men come in and y'all do the do, right? And before the deed is fully done, they're going to kablow over your face, all of it. And you can't wipe it off. You have to act like you enjoy it. And if you don't, they're going to beat the dog mess out of you and tell you got to leave and you're not going to get no money. So now their thought process is, well, we here now, but it gets worse. After said completion, right, all the people involved, that's when the boo-boo starts. And they get in squat position on your face and let it go. And they dare you to wipe it off. They dare you to gag. They dare you to look sick. They dare you to look, or they're going to beat the dog mess out of you. You're in it now. You want this money or not? So I think about 48 hours of different groups of men coming in and out of this room. Or it might just be a big grand room of all you and the girls. They just circling around making you just get booed on. On top of that, they may bring out dogs. Leave that up to the imagination. So gotcha. Not only are you doing all these embarrassing things, you sign an NDA. Not only do you sign an NDA, you are on film. Do you not think these rich people want to see and review their nasty deeds over and over again? You are on film. And anytime you want to blackmail, or you want to go to the press, or you want to tell your story to get ready for your grandma to see boo-boo on your face, and no one's been exposed because it's like, who wants to be that person? Who wants to be the sacrificial lamb of the boo-boo club? Now, these are the best case scenarios. You do your dirt, you get humiliated, you get the cash, and you go home. That is not the case for everyone. Like I said, there are hundreds of cases of girls going to Dubai and going missing. So if they want to drive you in the middle of a desert and put you in a shack, some of these girls are doing it for as low as 10. I've heard some girls getting 100K. I'm assuming the more money you get, the more depraved, the more violent, the more disgusting acts that you have to do. The next morning, you're back on a plane, back to your country. And if they like you, they'll call you back like, hey, you want to make some more money? And if not, then you get to live with the shame.
Ciao.